Hi lovely people, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how groundnut oil is produced in an African village. Kindly watch to the end. This is the groundnuts that we'll be using for the groundnut oil or the peanut oil. So the first thing we need to do is to roast these groundnuts. We'll be roasting the groundnuts in this pan, so we'll transfer some of the groundnuts into the pan and then start roasting. So by the time this groundnut is ready, it should be easy for us to peel off the skin with our hands. So that will show that the groundnut is ready. Then after that, she will transfer it into a sack and leave it till the next day. So the next day, before she goes to grind it, she'll first of all remove the skin of the groundnuts. So to do that, she'll pour the groundnut into a pot and use the pestle to pound it until the skin is off. Then she'll winnow it to separate the skin from the groundnuts before sending it to the grinding mill. So tomorrow morning, I'll show you the groundnut paste and then I will continue from there. If you want to see a video of them grinding the granules to get the groundnut paste, kindly check the link in the description. I will leave a link in the description for you to see how it's done. So I will show you when the groundnut paste is ready. It's the next day and we want to start making the oil, so we start by boiling some water. So she has placed water on fire already, and here we have our groundnut paste already.
Okay, now the hot water is done. So you boil it like this. Then you fetch. First you add salt. So I've already added my salt. Then you pour the hot water. Then you start mixing it. Okay. So when you add the water, you'll be stirring it
Okay.
like this.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's turning brown. Yeah. So the water is not that enough, so you add another water.
Okay.
have to check and see whether the salt is okay or not. So I'll
Okay.
do by tasting. So the salt is not that okay. Before you add some, you won't just add and start stirring. You have to
Uh,
add water to it for
okay.
this
So when you add the salt, you add water before
water.
you stir.
And the oil is coming.
So according to her, when the oil starts coming, there's no need for you to add water unless it's too thick.
Now the oil has come, but it's not that clean. So you keep stirring until
Okay.
it becomes neat.
Chow oil.
We have money. You come. I'll take my oil. Then you add small water
How small water?
for it to become clean.
Okay. The water will help it to become clear.
Yes, please.
So it's boiling. See how it's foaming.
Yeah. Then
So try to make sure that this doesn't.
fire down enough.
Oil is okay. The thing is hot. Oh.
Mm.
So here we have our groundnut oil. We allow it to cool and then we transfer it into a bottle. So this is how to make groundnut oil. The oil has cooled down completely, so we are now transferring it into our gallon. So for this gallon, it's 140 Ghana cedis. So in case you want to buy some, it's 140 Ghana cedis. We shall be using this same oil to fry the thicker part of our peanut butter that is left after we extracted the oil from it. It's so amazing. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are making Kuli Kuli, a popular peanut snack which is loved by Ghanaians of all ages. Kuli Kuli comes in different shapes and sizes. Today we'll be making the long ones and the round ones. Let's get right into the video. We start by heating up some oil. This oil was extracted from the peanut butter for us to get the paste for our kulikuli. So here we have our kulikuli paste. This is what is left after extracting oil from the peanut butter. So in case you want to see how we came by this, kindly watch our previous video on how to make peanut oil, then you understand this better. As the oil is on fire, she will go ahead and mold the kulikuli paste into shapes that we can easily fry. Our kulikuli is now ready, and as we can see, it looks so appetizing and it looks very crispy. So I would like to know in the comment section if kulikuli is one of your favorite snacks and what name you call it in your country in case this is common in your country. Thank you. If you are gaining any value from this video so far, kindly click the like button and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bell so that you'll be among the first to be notified whenever we upload a new video. Thank you. ones are also ready. Which one will you go for? Would you go for the long ones or the round ones? The round ones are actually soft, but the long ones are a bit crispy. So that's the difference. Let me know in the comment section. I personally prefer the round ones to the long ones. Let me know which one you prefer. They look so lovely. So here I was trying the round ones and they tasted so good. Here our teacher for today, who is called Tina, was selling some of the kulikuli. One goes for 20 pesos. She makes this and other snacks every single day because her snacks taste delicious. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video. Bye.